Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2021 for our Eolo-Kometa career mode. We've got Juan Ayuso in the Maglia Rosa at the Giro d'Italia after stage 7. Lewis Hamilton on 101, 213 on Adam Yates, and Fortunato on 223 and 4th, a teammate. Our biggest competitor is the team of Ineos, being in 3rd, 7th, and 8th with Yates, Sivakov, and Bernal, but they seem to switch leader every single mountain stage, so that's our advantage. Despite Ayuso being 2 minutes 23 ahead of Fortunato, I'm going to try and keep Fortunato close in GC just in case something happens with Ayuso. Let's start off with week 2 then. We've got a few punchy stages in there, but also the Blockhouse stage, which is the one that will most likely do the most damage of this week. Stage 14 is also one I'm pretty scared about, although it's not as hard as in real life. I think the Maddalena climb here was a lot steeper in real life, but it should still affect GC. Let's start off with stage 8 then, Napoli to Napoli, a hilly parkour, continuous circuits, and we are the favorite with Govi, so let's make that happen. I just took a look at the parkour and I noticed that this climb right here, the Via Petronio, is actually quite steep, 12.6% max, but 10 average for 700 meters. The kind of climb where you can actually split up the peloton, and it's 5 times in the parkour, the last one being here with 30k to go. So on that final one, I want to break up the peloton. Fetcher will be the man that will hammer it up that climb. First of all, this tiny hill, then a descent, and then 99 on the next uphill. Let's do that right now in the descent already. Here we go. Our team is straight up at the front. It looks like we've got everyone, I think, at the front. Let's see if we can split it up here. Looks like we can. Kelderman is behind. 9th in GC. Podden is behind. 15 GC. Bardet is behind. 14. We've got Gegenhardt behind, but that's not too important. Bernal and so forth also caught behind, but they're catching up again. Despite Fortunato's energy being quite low, I'm trying to keep up the pressure because Bernal's done for. Sivakov's done for. All these riders are kind of done for. If I can somehow put pressure on the next climb, I can try and drop them. Here we go. Torre Ranieri, last climb, 3.2 kilometers, 5%. I'm going to go 95 with Kofi. Ayuso will try and attack in a second, because why not? Or should I pace for Oldani's victory? I don't know. Yates is somewhat dropping behind. I'm going to up it with Ayuso himself right now to 95. Let's try and get over the top with multiple riders. Let's do 95 for a bit to try and hammer it a bit more. 85. Fortunato needs to be able to follow. Is anybody cracking in this group? Less people than I hoped for, but Bernal is done for. Egan Bernal is collapsing from the back of the group after the move of Ayuso right there. And it looks like we're going to head to a sprint right here with this group of 20-ish. Yates is dropped as well. Sivakov is dropped as well. I need to go 90. Fortunato, man. Hold on. Oldani can protect you in the descent. Recover as much as possible. The gap is 35 seconds. I'm going to try and keep it up. 2.4 kilometers to go. Let's do a lead out pretty soon. I can't really afford to do so, so I'll sprint right now. Oldani can sprint as well. Fortunato as well. Come on, Oldani. Come on, Oldani. This should be yours. This should be yours. Yes, Oldani. Yes, Oldani. Oldani wins. And that is supposed to be the finish line. Where are the riders? This is not what it's supposed to look like. Well, damn, Oldani wins. And I think we gained time on Adam Yates, who just arrives right here on 130 of the front. So what a win for us in GC. There it is then, the outcome in GC. Yeah, of course. Adam Yates dropping off the podium means that Fortunato enters the podium. I had not figured that out yet. But we've got 101 still on Hamilton, 223 on the third rider, which is our teammate. 248 on McNulty, and Yates is now 5th on 343. Despite those performances, Ineos is still the 1, 2, and 3rd favorite on the Blockhouse stage. Coming up now, we've got ourselves in 5th and 6th with Ayuso and Lorenzo Fortunato. I hope we've got a good day here. This is a very important day for the Giro. Goodness sake, +5 on Ayuso once again. Fortunato with a -1. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Here we go. The riders have begun La Forca, which is basically the first part of the Passo Lanciano. In total, 20 k's of climbing. The last 11 being the steepest at 7%, max 14. And we are looking mainly at surviving this climb, because afterwards, Blockhouse is coming, and I'm always scared of Blockhouse. Here it is, the top of the Passo Lanciano. Bike exchange pace for a bit. Ineos did nothing, and nothing happened. So that's the story of this climb. Here we go. Blockhouse, 26.2 kilometers, 5.9%, but it is the second half that matters. Currently on the first half, which is basically a false flat uphill. I'm going to try and spend as little energy as possible on this section. And now the hardest part begins. Ineos pacing already with this Italian guy, Serrao, 72 mountain, so I'm not overly worried yet. Serrao was done for, but it looks like Yates is moving up now. They've got 5 riders at the front. I'm still looking at the same riders, but it looks like Oldani's done for, so Fancello can protect Fortunato now. There we go. And the same happens to Kovi now, also done for, so Piganzoli can start protecting Ayuso as we speak. Fortunato fell without Fancello now. No domestiques for him left. Let's do 71-72. Not too much faster, but Ayuso plenty of energy left, so let's try and use that in the final 5 kilometers, but not yet. 75, let's up it towards 85 on Ayuso here. It's going to put severe pressure on Fortunato, who is literally dropping right now, but I'm gonna try and get as close as possible with Fortunato. Bernal gone, McNulty gone, Benoit gone. 1.4 kilometers for Ayuso, 121 on Fortunato. That's not the plan, but I'm gonna go all out for the GC victory, not for 2 riders on the podium, I said. And here comes the sprint for Ayuso. Stage win on Blockhaus is ours. Yes, yes, yes. Juan Ayuso wins again. Wonderful performances by this man. Let's get straight towards Fortunato, who will be finishing somewhere in the top 10, I think. 6th or 7th, something like that. It's gonna be 6th, just behind Podden here. Stage win number 3 for Ayuso, stage win number 5 for the team, and it looks like Ineos once again switched leader. Sivakov third in this stage. I want to take a look at GC now. Fortunato still on the podium. I'm kind of surprised by that. We're now 118 on Lucas Hamilton with Ayuso. Surprised that our competitor is Lucas fucking Hamilton in this. Sivakov in 5th on 5:35. Looks like Adam Yates is now on 6:18 and Bernal on 9:23. All these stage wins are very good for us though when it comes to the Ciclamino jersey, where I'm trying to get as far away as possible with Ayuso compared to Demar. Stage 10 is not exactly a GC day, although that last climb could offer some opportunities, but I think I might just make it a Kovi day if possible. We are on the final climb of the day, the 4th cat climb. I'm going to up it right now with Oldani. I'm going to try and hammer it towards the top for a second and see if I can make something happen, but it looks like Bahrain is ready in my wheel. Looks like everybody's ready in my wheel, so I don't think I'll get away on here, and we are nearing the top already. I think 1k towards the top, so it's gonna be difficult. I'm gonna switch towards Fetter right now and try and launch something. Should I? I think I should, but who should I do it with? I think the only person with energy to do so is Ayuso, but then Kovi needs to sit up, and then everybody needs to sit up. And this will never work, but I'll do it anyway. And Ayuso is going to try and attack. There we go. And we've got a companion, someone he's following. It's Sivakov and Konrad. I'm fine with that. I'm going to try and sit up where I'm sitting at the moment. There we go. And see if this is a group that gets away. Come on, guys. Work with me, Konrad and Sivakov. I've got the 2nd best sprint in the group, but I'm down to take time like this. It's not going to work. I'll just set up my sprint train. I don't believe in this. It's Kovi time. Yep, Ayuso's caught. That did not last long. 2.5 kilometers to go. Ayuso at the front. I'm going to start sprinting with him already at 2k to go. Fetter in the wheel. Let's launch right now. Kovi in the wheel as well. Come on, Kovi. Come on, Kovi. Come on, Kovi. Let's launch right now. Looks like Kovi's going to take it ahead of his teammate. Okay, another stage win. Oh, what? Like, for some reason, when I switch to the finish line camera, this is what I get. Anyway, another Kovi stage win. Ayuso in 10th on the stage, but that does not matter. GC-wise, nothing really changes, I think. Same story, Ayuso and Maglia Rosa. Anyway, a 1-2 for the team. They do take time on the group behind, but Ayuso was not there anymore, so no changes in GC. Next up, the flattest stage of this entire Giro d'Italia. We've got Oldani for the sprint. Let's give it a try. 4 kilometers to go, straightforward finish. I'm ready with Sheffield to take over fairly soon right now. Kovi in the wheel, perfect for the lead out. Come on, come on, come on. 2 kilometers to go, almost. I'm going to wait a bit longer. Sheffield can go with the sprint. Oldani, oh my god. Yes, now. Oldani. Ah, got blocked a bit. I got blocked a bit. This won't end well. We are getting third, I think. 3rd and 4th. Sam Bennett wins ahead of Jordi Meus. I think I could have potentially won that if I didn't get blocked there, but hey, that's what happens in cycling. For Ciclamino, that means that Kovi's leading with 100 points, 11 points on 3rd place. Demar, we've got Ayuso in 2nd and Oldani in 4th, so we're doing pretty well. Looks like another non-GC day on day 12. Kovi is the favorite, but we've seen that a few times, and we've not won every single time, so let's try and win this time around. 1 climb left in today's stage, and I'm going to try and hammer it because Demar's still in this bloody peloton, and I don't like that right here. So I want to get him out of here, and I want to try and win this stage. We're going over the top with Fortunato, and I think Demar is still in the peloton. Oh, not at the front though. Right here, he's suffering. If I drop it down in descent, we might split it up, and that might be the green light we need to keep going. 25 people up here. Oh, damn it. Demar's made it back. 44 people, and he's back in the group. Ah, that's a bummer. But hey, Sam Bennett has dropped, so that's a win. I'm happy about that one. 3 kilometers to go, we had a late attack of Kwiatkowski and Bardet, but I'm looking good when it comes to Ayuso, Kovi, and Oldani. Ayuso can launch before the corner. There we go. Kovi can launch right now. Oldani in the wheel. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Let's launch. Come on, come on, come on. Philipsen versus Sharkman. Demar on the left side. I think Oldani might win this one. No, it's going to be Demar. I'm almost dropped him. I almost bloody dropped him, but he's still there. And he takes the damn stage. Oh my god. Adam Yates is gonna lose time on a stage like this. That's a shame, my man. That's a shame. He just had to do it, didn't he? Demar just had to hold on to the damn peloton. That means he gains Ciclamino points again. Same points as Kovi now. Oldani in third and Ayuso in fourth. It would have been so cool to see Oldani win the same exact stage that he won in real life, but hey, Arnaud Demar held on. And another day for the sprinters. Sanremo to Cuneo, a big climb, which is the Colle di Nava, but too far from the finish line to matter. I decided to give the stage to the breakaway. Why not? 4 breakaway riders, Cavagna, Jungel, Zakharov, and Gogol. The reason I'm doing so is that every flat stage gives an advantage to Demar when it comes to potential points he can gain. And if I make sure he doesn't win the stage at least and try and win full 5th position, then I've got a better chance of winning Ciclamino than him. So this is a tactical move. Final kilometer up front, Zakharov attacks from the other 3, and it looks like he's got an advantage here, although that 1k banner was in the wrong place. Now it's 1k to go. Cavagna tries to come around. It looks like it's going to be Gogol versus Cavagna. Gogol versus Cavagna. Gogol takes it. In the peloton, we're also going to sprint with everybody right now. Kovi goes. Oldani in the wheel. Let's wait to launch with Oldani as well. And Ayuso's in here as well. Let's launch. There we go. And let's see if we can do pretty well. Looks like Demar is going to beat us as expected. So it's good that we let the breakaway win so he has less points. Got more points than us though, which means that Kovi and Oldani and Ayuso are now 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. On to the final stage of the day, then a medium mountain stage, I dare to say, or a punchy stage, whatever you want to call it. The Superga Brig del Duca climb from Milano Torino, and then Maddalena. What is supposed to be a steep climb in real life, not that steep in PCM. All kind of hilly, and I just need to survive like the initial parkours, and in the end I can try and attack in some shape or form then. 50 kilometers to go, a group of 30 left, so Ineos has hammered it up every climb today so far. Kovi is not going to be a leader, -3 on the day. Ayuso is going to be our man. Yes, Oldani could do so as well, but I'm aiming to hunt for GC, not for solely the stage win. 26 people left, and the tempo just died because Aransman is done for. I can move to the right and kind of keep the tempo going. Then I can drop some people in the group, which would be nice. Aransman, stop blocking me. Bardet in second wheel. Looks like this is going to be the last climb where Kovi actually matters for our team, which is a bit unfortunate, but we'll just keep going. Bernal is keeping up the tempo at the front for Ineos on this second last proper climb, the Colle della Maddalena, and I gotta keep in mind that I need to try and follow with my train, but also that there's people behind. And that's, for example, I think McNulty right here is behind quite well. So that's why I think these teams are also so willing to like keep on pacing. But I'm not trying to actually do something on this climb. I think my action will happen on the final 2 hills there. We are on the second last climb with Oldani, Fortunato, and Ayuso. Fortunato is not looking that good, so Ayuso will be the man for the day. Hopefully I can hold on with Fortunato, but plenty of energy still with Ayuso right here. Here we go. Final climb. Quadrivio Rabi is about to start. Not too long. 2.2 kilometers. Oldani is going to absolutely hammer it right now. And I'm going to just simply pause it. Attack away with Fortunato. No, with Ayuso. Fortunato can sit up on whatever he can survive on, to be honest. And he can be protected by Fortunato as we speak. No, by Oldani. I keep getting the names wrong today. Ayuso's gone. There we go. Bardet is trying to follow. I just want to try and get away here. I'm gone together with Yates and Bardet. And Fortunato just wants to try and get to the top. We're dropping Hamilton though, so that's a big one for us. That's a big one for Ayuso. So let's try and keep this going on 90 with Bardet and Yates. Bardet is 6th on 6 minutes. Yates 8th on 7 minutes. So there's no danger here for the podium even. So I can just hammer that there. Oh, this is a bad one though. This is a really bad one. Because my boy Fortunato is getting dropped. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So I'm going to try and keep on attacking right here. Got a bit of a gap on Bardet, but a good descent to that. So this is flat, and then we start the last kilometer right here. Come on, Ayuso, you can try and win. You can try and win last kilometer. Juan Ayuso versus Bardet versus Yates. Juan Ayuso wins. Yes, yes, yes. Another victory for Ayuso. Glorious, this man. Glorious. There he is again. I completely forgot how many stage wins we have. It's either 6 or 7. I don't know, but once again, gaining time with Juan Ayuso. We are pulling this Giro towards us significantly. But Fortunato lost time. Let's take a look how much. Fortunato is still third, but Sivakov is getting closer to the podium. And he's like 4 minutes behind Hamilton right now, but Hamilton on 151 now of Juan Ayuso, so again, lost some time. And Ayuso's back in Ciclamino. Demar still second though, Oldani in third, and Covey in fourth. So, hey, 3 in the top 4 and we're still winning it. The one classification we don't have in order and we can take still in the third week is the KOM jersey, the Maglia Azzurra. I want to beat Flores and I want to get every single jersey in this race with Ayuso, so that's my goal for week 3 as well. But hey, I don't think we can complain with our GC standings after week 2. What a ride this race has been for us. Looks like it's indeed 7 stage wins for the squad so far. Crazy. Half of the stages we've done, we've won. 2 for Covey, 4 with Ayuso, and 1 with Oldani. What a ride so far. Can we get it to 10? That'd be nice. Guess we'll find out next time. Once again, thanks for watching, and I hope you liked it. Goodbye.